look, I mean, I'll tell you, you look good, but you smell even better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You smell very good. How are you? You were at the Golden Globes last night. Was your first Golden Globe nomination?
First nomination, yeah.
Wow,
great
that's
time.
surprising.
Great time.
Congratulations.
I mean, I had fun, but my mom stole the show.
Your mom did steal the show. Your
did.
mom, does she know?
There are charming men, and then there is Michael B. Jordan. Put him in a room with confident, seasoned celebrities, and within seconds they forget their own names. These are the moments no one was ready for. Back when Creed first dropped, people already knew something was different about him. It wasn't just the physique, it wasn't just the acting. There was something else going on, something you can't really explain, but you absolutely feel when you watch his interviews. I've watched a lot of celebrity interactions. I've seen smooth, I've seen charismatic, I've seen attractive. But what Michael B. Jordan does to people in real time is on a completely different level. The difference is he doesn't even try. Other guys try. You can see it. You can feel it when someone is performing charm. With him, it just radiates off naturally, and that somehow makes it 10 times worse for whoever's sitting across from him. One of the most documented moments involves Cheryl Cole on The Graham Norton Show. She's a celebrity in her own right. She has been on television for decades. She knows how to handle herself on camera. She knows how interviews work. And then Michael B. Jordan sits down next to her, and I kid you not, the whole thing falls apart. She starts giggling before he's even said anything real. He gives her one look, and she is completely gone. You can see it on her face. That moment when your composure just exits the building and you're left there, hoping nobody noticed.
It just isn't out yet.
I have a body of work.
Okay.
So I do have enough material for an album. But since I've been gone, streaming and everything's really came into play.
You haven't been gone that long.
I have. 4 years.
Is it? No.
Yeah, 4 years.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies.
God, it really
Yeah, it
does.
does.
Yeah.
And
Time's flying. Time is flying.
Everyone noticed. The clip went everywhere because it was so real and so unscripted and so deeply relatable. At one point during that same interview, they actually switched seats. She ends up on his side of the couch. Now, I want you to think about how that happens. You have to be genuinely flustered for the seating arrangement to become an issue. She didn't stumble through it nervously either. She was laughing. She was leaning. She was fully invested in whatever he was doing at that moment. And he's just sitting there being himself. That's the part that gets me every time. He's not doing anything extra. He's calm, he's warm, he's listening. And that energy alone is enough to short-circuit a fully composed celebrity. What's interesting is that Graham Norton himself, a man who has literally made a career out of handling celebrities and making them comfortable, seemed genuinely delighted by the whole thing. He wasn't annoyed that the interview was getting away from him. He was amused. He was enjoying watching another professional completely unraveled by proximity to Michael B. Jordan. There's a generosity in how he treats these moments too. He doesn't exploit them for laughs at the other person's expense. He laughs with them. He lets them recover with dignity. That kindness somehow makes the whole thing even more attractive because it shows he's aware of what's happening and he's not cruel about it. But it wasn't just Cheryl Cole. This is a pattern, a very consistent and very well-documented pattern. Female celebrities across the board, from different countries, different industries, different levels of fame, they all react to him the same way. You see the same thing happen every single time. The laugh comes out a little too fast. The eye contact lingers a little too long. The composure that they've spent years building in front of cameras just softens the moment he comes around. I've seen it happen in red carpet settings, in press junkets, in late-night interviews. The location doesn't matter. His energy travels. There's a specific interview from a European talk show where you watch the host literally pause mid-sentence because she's forgotten what she was saying.
You know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing.
Not in a scripted way. In a genuine, this is embarrassing, but I genuinely cannot remember way. She laughed at herself. She was professional enough to move past it. But there's no denying that moment happened because of who was sitting across from her. These aren't manufactured moments either. These are real people in real professional settings responding to something that is genuinely throwing them off balance. Now, when Sinners came out, things got completely out of hand. He played twin brothers, two characters, both of them magnetic, both of them dangerous in totally different ways, and he carried the whole film on his back with a performance that honestly had no business being that good.
Ghosts, demons.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
Critics were stunned, audiences were stunned. He won Best Actor at the Oscars for it. And during the press run for that film, you could see interviewers and co-stars genuinely struggling to stay professional. He called the role the hardest thing he'd ever done, playing two identical twins with completely different personalities inside the same body. And somehow he made both of them the most compelling person in any room they walked into, just like the man himself. There's a particular kind of charm that actors like Idris Elba or Denzel Washington have. You recognize it, you respect it, you understand what you're dealing with. My point is that with those guys, you can at least brace yourself. With Michael B. Jordan, you think you're ready and then you are absolutely not ready. Something about how he listens to you. He actually looks at you when you're talking. He nods slowly. He smiles like what you said was the most interesting thing he's heard all week. That focused attention is a weapon. People aren't used to being looked at like that, especially in Hollywood where everyone is performing all the time. Back when he was doing press for Black Panther, the whole cast was magnetic. That whole ensemble had something special going on. But you'd watch interviews and your eyes would keep going back to him. Not because he was louder than the others, because he was quieter. He was controlled. And that control reads as confidence in a way that few people can actually pull off. Killmonger was supposed to be the villain, and half the audience left the theater being like, yeah, actually he had a point. That's how compelling his performance was. You rooted for the antagonist. That takes a specific kind of actor and a specific kind of energy that goes beyond what you learn in a classroom.
What do you make of the news, by the way? Did you hear this Noah Hawley, who's a Fargo guy, is doing this Doctor Doom movie? Did you hear about this?
I hear nothing. This is the first time I hear of it.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing what?
He's developing a Doctor Doom movie, apparently, for
wow.
Fox. I have no idea if that has anything to do with you guys or what. Maybe not, if you haven't heard.
Is that the half
know.
question?
That's the half one.
Half answer. I just heard that, and I don't know what you're talking about. But Disney and Marvel.
We're in Disney mode.
We're in Disney mode right now.
There's a moment from one of his SNL appearances that I keep coming back to. He was in a sketch and you could watch the other cast members lose focus for half a second, just briefly, just a flicker. But it's there, you see it. They weren't laughing at the joke in the script. They were laughing because he said it, and the way he said it landed differently than it would have from anyone else. That's the thing about real charisma. It changes the chemistry of whatever situation it enters.
Look, I just want to say I'm so grateful to be standing on this stage. You know, sometimes I can take myself a little too seriously. But tonight, I'm going to have fun. I'm just going to go for it. And maybe, just maybe, let the inner animal get a little crazy. All right? We got a great show for you tonight. Little baby is here, so stick around.
The joke is the same joke, but it hits different when he's the one delivering it. And it's not just women losing their composure around him either. Male celebrities, hosts, interviewers, everyone gets a little more animated when he walks in. Jimmy Fallon moves faster. The energy in the room picks up immediately. Graham Norton was visibly more engaged. There's a gravitational thing that happens. You notice it. I notice it every single time I watch one of these clips. The whole interview just gets better the moment he sits down. And he does it without making anyone feel like he's taking over. He elevates the space rather than consuming it. That's actually rare.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever came out. There were rumors. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
There was rumors, are you going to be in it? Are you not going to be in it? And when I saw you in interviews, you're like, I'm not in this at all. If you have seen it or don't plan on seeing it, maybe just mute your TV for a second.
At one point, someone asked him directly about the effect he has on people, and he gave the most disarming answer possible. He laughed. He was genuinely a little embarrassed by the question. He said something about just being himself and not really thinking about how it comes across. And that answer right there is exactly why it works. He's not managing the perception. He's not calculating the impression. He's just present, fully present. And that kind of presence is something most people spend their whole lives chasing and never quite find. You can feel when someone is actually there with you versus performing being there. He's actually there. His whole career has moved in this direction. From Fruitvale Station to Creed to Killmonger to Sinners, every role he's chosen has required him to be completely vulnerable and completely dangerous at the same time. That combination is exactly what comes through in real life too.
That you get blamed for it, that people are like, oh, ever since this American came in, the cherries haven't been fresh.
I haven't thought about that, but now I'm gonna have I'll have nightmares about that potentially happening. Thank you so much. No.
He feels approachable, but also untouchable. He seems warm, but also completely self-possessed. That tension is fascinating. You want to be near it. You want to understand it. You want it directed at you specifically. And when celebrities experience that in an interview setting where the cameras are rolling and everyone can see exactly what's happening, the results are extremely entertaining. There was a red carpet moment before the Sinners premiere that really captured everything I'm describing. A reporter was trying to ask him a standard question about the film. Totally routine, the kind of question you answer 40 times during a press day. He gave a thoughtful answer and then he turned and gave her this look at the end. Just a calm, direct, focused look. She completely lost the thread of the next question. She laughed. She looked down at her notes. She said something like, "Okay, I completely forgot what I was going to ask." And he laughed with her. Not at her, with her. That's the move. That's what separates him from everyone else trying to do the same thing. And no one was teaching him that. That's just him.